is our last day that we're actually cooking with Nelson. We've learned some amazing dishes, all that we can use at a cocktail party. With a cocktail party, you can pretty much take any cuisine of the world, you can take any type of food and just sort of reduce the size, and as long as it's on a plate that can be carried around, then you can actually use that as a cocktail, right?
Yeah.
So let's first review some of the dishes that we've already cooked this week.
So this week created the raw tuna salad, and after that the slow cooked beef and light coriander potato soup, and then after that we do the banana and spring roll.
So what are we going to learn to cook then today?
Today we're going to learn the sago pudding.
Sago pudding, okay. You know, it's interesting because a lot of people think that with a cocktail party you can only have savoury foods, but that's not right, right?
No, I don't think so.
It's actually something like a normal meal. It should be savoury all the way through to your sweets.
Yes.
All right, so why don't we get started and we can learn how to cook this fabulous sago dish. Okay, so our sago sort of pudding, we've got our sago, you've already made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one you just soak with warm water, should be fine already, like.
And it goes like that.
Yes.
You don't have to boil it.
No need to boil. So we're gonna do the sago pudding first.
Okay.
The pudding, we put up the cream.
Yep.
And the main ingredient is
the coconut milk. Yep. Very much a Hainan.
So this one, the gelatin.
Yes.
We soak with ice water like 5 to 7 minutes.
So that it becomes soft, because you get the sticks of it, and then you can't put it directly in there, otherwise you'll get lumps, right? What do you want to do with this now?
So once boiled, and then we put the sugar.
Yep, so sugar in there. Okay. Mix that up.
This pudding is quite easy. You just need to remember the step. You cannot boil the gelatin.
Okay.
Yeah. When you heat up this one, just put inside and stir it until the gelatin dissolves. And then you straight away on the
into the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. So this doesn't need to be really, really hot then, does it? It just needs to be like a it needs to be hot, but not boiling, right? Now you've also got the star anise here. What are we going to be using that for?
The star anise is for the sauce, the coconut sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna do this one a different way of pudding.
Okay.
So we're gonna make everything inside and then the sauce on top.
This really is such a Chinese Hainan sort of dessert, isn't it?
Yes.
Using these coconut flavors, your star anise and your... Okay, so this is already started to boil, so I'm turning it off. And everything inside it is already...
Yeah. And then we put the gelatin.
How much do you want to put into it?
7 grams.
7 grams.
Yeah.
Okay.
One piece is about like 5 grams.
Oh, okay, so about 1.5.
This one is a sago pudding.
Okay.
Yeah, we want people to know like this.
That it's got the sago in it, okay.
So normally I do like more fancy way, you know. Like we put on the side,
Okay.
So people will see
can see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So the next one we try not to
pour it on top.
Yeah. So we just put a spoon. So we stir it up.
Okay.
And then this one we keep in the fridge for like 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
To let it set properly.
Okay.
The second step is going to be the mango jelly.
Okay.
First.
Using the beautiful mangoes. What is this? Water?
Water, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then now we do syrup first.
Ah, okay.
So nicely dissolve.
Yes.
And then put the mango juice, which we use the Hainan mango and blend it.
Yep. Okay, so it's quite thick then.
Yeah.
Okay. But obviously if you don't have mangoes, you could buy mango juice already made. Yeah. This is now just starting to dissolve. Okay. Okay, we're ready.
Then the mango juice.
Yes. Nice.
This one is also the same technique.
Yes.
Lastly, the agar-agar powder.
Why would you use that and not use the gelatin?
Because gelatin is quite thick. When it's set, it's really hard.
Okay.
So using agar, you have the soft texture, but it's like a firm texture.
Okay. So how much of this?
This one is like 15 grams.
Put all of this in?
Yeah.
So you're going to mix this really well. Oh.
No problem.
It's no problem?
Yeah.
Plus, I think maybe if I had a whisk, take that off the heat there. So it's become more like a paste sort of thing. It's not like a jelly so much, is it?
And then you strain it and put in a mold.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, and then just set it up in the chiller.
Okay, so we're lucky because the chef has actually been very kind and he has put this in the chiller. And he's made a nice one without chunks in it.
Thank you.
Okay, that is beautiful. Look at it. It's just such a glossy, even sort of texture.
Yeah.
All right.
So this jelly we're gonna cut a different way. I'll show you later. But now we do the coconut sauce.
We do our coconut sauce. This is the third step.
Yeah.
Okay, what have we got? Water? So we turn the heat on.
Yeah. And then star anise.
Star anise.
Star anise and coconut actually is a very good combination.
Okay.
So you infuse with then the coconut.
Okay.
So this one, what we're gonna do, we just want the flavor.
Yeah.
So we just blend it just to take the form. So this one boil and then we leave it.
Okay.
And then we cut the...
So we're cutting our mango jelly. How are you going to do this? Easy enough to come out.
Look at that.
Whoa! That is beautiful. Wow, that came out easy enough.
So people normally just dice it.
Right.
Yeah, dice. I make a dice.
Okay. Can I try some
Yeah.
of it? It's quite solid.
Yeah. But today we're gonna do like noodle type of
Noodles.
Mango jelly. Yeah.
Mango noodles.
Yeah. Something.
Ah. Okay, so now all that we need to do is present it,
Yes.
right? So what are you doing here?
This one, because coconut have a lot of fats.
Yes.
So you whisk it,
Yes.
and then the bubble come out.
Okay.
This as a sauce.
Sounds great. How are we going to put it on?
Right. So we put the
Your
noodles
on top.
Yeah.
You don't want any of the other stuff. You just want that foam,
Yeah.
right?
Because it's already a coconut taste, so you put the foam just to like enhance the mango.
Right. Okay. So we've got these bubbles on
Yeah.
top. And ta-da! That's how you serve it with your bubbles on top. Obviously, you have to make those bubbles just before you're serving it, otherwise you're going to have nothing left,
Yes.
right?
So we're gonna...
This has got to be a pina
yeah.
colada, right?
Yes,
It
yes.
is. That is such a refreshing sort of dish, and it's also, again, not as heavy as the coffee
Yep.
martini, not as sweet. It's got the more tropical sort of flavors to it, but also absolutely amazing. Shall we try
Yeah.
some of this? Try some of this. Oh, this
Very
must
good,
have
yeah.
been discovered in Hainan with the pineapple coconut flavors.
Yes.
Okay, so shall we
Yeah.
try this? Make sure I get some of that sago down there. And my noodles.
The perfect texture, the mango, the sago, and then the pudding is very nice.
It's all very smooth, but even like the mango here, it's smooth, but it's got a bit of chewiness to it. And the sago is smooth, but it's got sort of that slippery sort of texture to it.
Yes.
And then of course you've got your coconut, and it's
Yeah.
just so smooth. Everything's smooth, but they've all got a different type
Yeah.
of smoothness to
Yeah.
it. And the flavors are just amazing. It's such a nice light dessert, I think, to have at the end of a meal, and I think definitely this is such a Hainan sort of dish.
Yeah.
And I know that if you want to bring a bit of summer to your winter, then this is definitely the perfect cocktail and perfect dessert. Thank you so much,
Thank
Nelson.
you.
Really appreciate it. You've done an amazing job. Now, this is the last dish that we've got with Nelson, our last Chinese cocktail, Hainan Chinese cocktail. To get all these recipes, just go to our website at youarethechef.tv. And also, we definitely want to hear from you. on weibo.com/youarethechef. You can chat with me personally, not a problem. We'll see you next week with some more fabulous food. Until then, bon appetit.